Well, one of my favorite agricultural events to attend each year is the MillerCoors Barley Days, which, by the way, this year was held at their new facility here in Power, Montana. And one of the attendees from the brewery out of Golden, Colorado was none other than Pete Coors himself, and he talked with me about that very special relationship between them and the barley grower in states like Montana.
My uncle Bill Coors, who turns 100 in August, said his father said great beer's made in the malt house, and Bill said no, great beer's made in the barley field. So to have our brewers understand how important what we do agronomically, both for the growers and because they've got to do well, and also for the brewery and the brewers who have to do well. It all connects together, and the end product is something that I know we'll be really proud of.
Chris Smelzer is the regional manager for MillerCoors and oversees Montana, Wyoming, and North Dakota, and says for him and his team it's a real honor to host Barley Days this year at the new elevator in Power.
It is. It's very special for us. It's very special for my crew. It's their time to show the corporate folks what we do out here in the country, and it's always good to get the growers intermingling with our people in Golden and in Milwaukee to kind of just visit and just visit a little bit, and kind of sometimes they come up with some ideas, and some good, some not so good, but it's just a great time for us, great time for the growers to come out, and a great time for us to show off what we do.
Wade Malchow is group manager of brewing materials for MillerCoors and says this year they're proud to offer growers a couple of new barley varieties.
So we've released 2 new varieties this year. Moravian 165 is our new dryland variety release. As we move forward, we will be replacing Metcalf with Moravian 165. We're seeing some great results in the malt house, and the growers are going to have a chance at some better yields. We're also releasing an irrigated variety called Bill Coors 100. It's actually not a Moravian variety. This year's Bill Coors 100th birthday, we couldn't think of a better way to honor Bill than to name a variety after him. After all, this barley program and the barley breeding program were his baby.
And growers also appreciate the relationship they have with MillerCoors, and especially the new elevator in Power.
It's amazing that they're recognizing what we do. You know, it's good relations and good public relations for us.
You can't underestimate it. It's unlike the wheat, you never get to meet where your product goes, but here you get to meet them, get to know them. They know you. It's wonderful to have barley in this area.
It's great to have these guys here. It truly shows that, you know, they're in this with us, because I mean, we need them, they need us to work together.
And when we talk about this MillerCoors barley program, one of my favorite phrases yet today was coined by Bill Coors, one of the masterminds behind this very barley program many years ago, who, by the way, will also turn 100 years young this August. He said, "Barley is to beer as grapes are to wine." Reporting from the MillerCoors Barley Field Days here in Power, Montana, I'm Russell Nemitz.